you're a photographer, you're out in the field, I don't know how else you would end up doing it.
No,
unless you're carrying your laptop.
No, actually, we don't see. We got the photographers, we got the prosumers, the pros, and then the computer, the photographers that can't live without their computers.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that can't live without their computers in the field will be sitting down with the notebook and then doing, plugging everything in and going through everything. But the prosumer doesn't have that luxury, folks. He generally is not carrying a computer in his backpack.
Well, and a lot of the photographers that we see, if they're out in the field, they'll have a device like it's a battery back and something like that, and they just do it real quick.
They are doing that because it's just. I can tell you that back when they first got digital SLRs in, I used to have a system that basically like that. I carried it big. Well, actually, it was sort of like this, and I carry it on my side, and I'd hook the camera directly into the unit on this side and a battery pack on the behind it, and I could simply go directly. Instead, okay, we didn't really have chip stuff like that.
Oh, I know. I mean, this is a great part because the chips are small. I mean, the compact flash ones are the big ones.
We jury-rigged small units like that, except they were like this, so that we could go directly from our cameras over to the thing, because you would quickly run out of available space on your camera. And they really didn't have a whole lot of portable computers back in those days. I mean, digital cameras, digital SLRs have been around for a while, whether people realize the whole process. What they've done is they just simplified the process. Now we have multiple versions of these that basically, depending upon your holder, like this goes in up there, this goes in the other side, or the cartridge. You can use many things, I would think, put them in the right unit, but it's changed the whole way everything is done. So it's, if you're looking for a portable storage unit because you are afraid you're going to lose this stuff
or damage them,
then you want this, because, like I said, I will tell you, we have these things from something we did that we cannot. We know they're safe, but
we just have to find them.
But the trick is, what we do is we have basically a whole SUV full of camera cases that are used for different purposes. And each camera, so what we do is we tend to put stuff in each one of the cases, and sometimes what happened to the chip with the sound all on it? This also does video, folks.
Yeah, I've run into that where I couldn't find it for a couple months.
This is what happens. A prosumer will he'll do this when he's done shooting. And then when he gets done, he'll take all the stuff and dump them out. Oh, and then it goes back the next.
It's like, oh no, my keys got mixed up with it. I couldn't find the case for it. I couldn't.
Yeah, that's why you verify the media also, because you stick them in a pocket full of change. Not
that anyone would ever do something.
But the pros will simply, like he'll take the thing out of his case and do on the side where you're not, not the plug-in side, but like the back side, waiting for the thing. They run out and get down low. He takes this one out, sticks it inside, takes the other one out, sticks it in the case, and puts it in the pocket. Unfortunately, he sometimes puts it in the pocket and does the very same thing as the prosumer. He takes and dumps it all out on a table because he's forgot he put it in his pocket. Instead of when you're in a hurry, like we're shooting at the Rose Parade, you basically don't have time to put the things back into the case, so that in the pockets they go into your shirt pocket, to go in a photo jacket pocket, to go into a pants pocket. Or sometimes they go into the bag next to you by your feet.
Well, see, part of it is when you're busy with something like that, is you just put the
you stick it in there.
The card in there. You continue shooting,
and it automatically dumps all your stuff for protection. It's basically, it's
called insurance.
Insurance. I mean, okay, you only get that you only get the shot of the baby being born once. You only get the shot of the wedding once.
Yeah, this is photo insurance.
Yeah, and it's something. It's even though, like I said, the cost of these two are actually the same. This one you can't carry with you. I'm not going to carry 10. I can.
You know, I think that is more delicate too than this is. This is a pretty hard case.
Oh, I know. Well, that's what I mean. You can't carry this one.
Yeah, this is a pretty rugged case.
I'm just figuring out, well, because I have cargo pants on, I do have room, but no. This one, you lose this one. These things, basically, if you look at them wrong.
You know, the other part is this is one of those things that it's like when I first heard about it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. But the more and more and more I learned about this, the more I thought, oh, that's really cool. Yeah. You know, and you can come up with all these other applications. If you're a serious photographer or prosumer, especially if you're getting paid for it or you have those priceless moments, I think that something like this, it's photo insurance.
Okay, you're doing Men in Black 3, and all of a sudden a real alien spaceship comes over, and I took the pictures, but I can't find the chip. Well, if you copied it, backed up, the people at the cast of Men in Black 3 would have had that real spaceship to put in their movie. See? And that's not being facetious. They are shooting feature film. They're shooting films now with these things.
Yeah, we weren't joking because
no, they're shooting films.
They're also shooting them. I know they did the final episode of House with a Canon digital SLR.
Oh, they did it with that. And these are the heart and soul of a lot of brand new digital video cameras. And I'm not being joking when I say, well, I lost my chip. I don't have the spaceship landing in front of us and the aliens getting out to talk to Tommy Lee Jones.
Well, yeah, let's just say I would not want to be the one that told, let's see, those priceless moments of your kid's graduation, the priceless moments of, oh yeah, you were paid to do that job, right?
And then they said, I lost the chip, and they said, but don't worry, I have the Nexto D.
I know the name is Nexto, Nexto D-I, and I know there's got to be a story behind that.
I know.
Nexto D-I.
No, but it is insurance. It's not expensive insurance, and it's easy enough to you know. They said everything. Most of the newer cameras. Okay, basically they got drivers for everything. I think back to XP. Anything beyond that, I think you probably isn't going to be fast enough to play with anything to begin with.
Oh, just because, you know, you can take like 24 megabyte pictures now.
Yeah, and they basically are not going to do well.
But this is fast.
It's fast.
It's very fast. We've been
playing with it. It does what it says it's supposed to do. We had to get a little hang of, you know, short stroke, long stroke, because you know, depending upon whether you're delicate or not delicate, sometimes that short stroke ends up as a shutting off the thing. So.
Well, and you know what's really cool about this? There's not a lot of, let's just say, there's quite a few connection areas. There's not a lot of...
No, not a lot of things. It is basically, the function is all off the one switch. It's basically meant for the, like I said...
It's pretty simple. It's not overly
This
complicated.
is very computer. That is the person that basically wants to do something simple. I can make this work like that, but you realize it's not the... This is... That's...
No. It's not... You can make it work similar, but it can never do quite like this.
Well, because it's 10... This thing weighs 10 pounds.
It's not as durable. And it's not allowing me to test my chips.
It's all plastic. It would break in about 10 seconds if I sat on it.
Okay. So this is cool. So for more information, of course, you can find it at the website is Nexto. Remember, Nexto USA.com.
And it is competitive priced. It will not cost you any more than this one did. So. And
that's Nexto USA.com. And I don't know, it's pretty extreme. I think this is good for vacations. Oh yeah.
The next time, this is old camera.
And this is not a spring chicken. We're here yesterday, today, and tomorrow. For more information, you can always go to
www.montebubba.net on the net.
And wherever you're watching us, subscribe to us. Thank you for following us on Twitter. Or subscribe, yes, on Twitter or wherever you're watching us.
Yeah.
And thank you once again for over 40 million links on the internet. And stay tuned, of course, for the world's first daily newscast in 3D.
Well, actually, folks, this isn't 3D. Did you know that? Yeah, this isn't 3D. Look for specifically this over on News Video Web in 3D on YouTube.